EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the home of the Cardinals, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Arizona Cardinals.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. That's Cam Little set to start this. Off we go from Glendale. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. They go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
70, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. That's hard. And he will go all the way. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Arizona. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
Makes the score Cardinals 7, Jaguars nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready? Let's go. 19 tight, 19 tight. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Now, faking the give. Throw, left side, caught by Ferguson. And good yardage there after the catch to wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
From the 29, here's 2nd and a couple.
Go.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. That is brought in. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big play for Jacksonville. It's a gain of 34.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Get it. Ready.
First carry for the Auburn alum, Tank Bigsby. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 5.
Back. 19 Tigers. Bronco 80.
Ferguson. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals.
Now, this looks like a design run, and he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Got it. Ready?
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Ready? Viking, 18.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
They'll look to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal.
I love this concept here. Really good job by the other receivers clearing out that space. Big tight end comes down with the catch, and it's going to bring up 1st and goal.
They'll send a man in motion left.
Check smash, check smash. Ready, right?
Bigsby will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
He's going to like not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
Go! Ready?
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. That's the former #1 overall pick, Trayvon Walker, there to make the stop.
Ready? 70 Lions.
They'll throw out of the gun. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here we go, set. Ready?
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll look middle and finds McBride as tight end. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Come on, set, let's go.
Back to throw. And that's complete to A.J. Brown. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
From the 41, here's 2nd and 2.
Set.
On 2nd down, it's Benson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 14 on that one. It's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Let's go now.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Maverick, 60 Maverick. 65, 19 tight, 19 tight.
He'll look to throw. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
23 more yards. That's another Cardinals first down. First and goal.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. Second quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football as they go to work on first and goal.
Got it. Ready? Get it. Cougar 19.
Benson. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Brought down just shy of the goal line. A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal.
Here now, second down and goal.
Check, Panther. Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70. Ready.
They'll run the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark them short.
Down here this close, all it takes is one defensive lineman defeating his block and getting some penetration, and that's exactly what we saw here. Not only to stop the ball carrier short of the end zone, but to take him down for a loss.
Throwing here on third and goal. It is brought in the end zone. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown Cardinals. The extra point try forthcoming. He's got it, and the Cardinals will move out to a 14-7 lead.
14. Jaguars 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 93 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Ready.
They'll begin with a zone read. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
60.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it's going to bring up a third down.
So this is what defenses want to do, Mike. They want to flush the quarterback to his non-dominant side. So here for this guy as a righty, they want to get him moving to his left to force these throws against his body. And it actually wasn't a bad ball.
He gets free inside the 20. And he will score. Wandale Robinson. Touchdown, Arizona. His 4th TD grab of the season. A try here for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Cardinals have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Come on, Cougar 19. Count 18, Rattler, 18, go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's got a man. That's Travis Hunter. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Good, 19, Lions. Bronco 80. Bronco 80.
Quick throw here on the RPO, caught by Thomas. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
In motion comes Thomas. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Back. 70 Timberwolves. Trap 60, trap 60.
In motion comes Thomas.
Ready, ready.
Well, he just does beat the play clock as he'll set up to throw. This one down the field, but it'll wind up incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Warriors 70. Dragon 60. Panther 11. Panther 11. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have a Jags first down. as this defense too loose there. Gain of 19 on 4th down.
So we heard about this budding connection all the way back in training camp in the summer. So it's nice to see those reps starting to translate on game day. And I think these two might have a really bright future together. And the more plays they make, the more we're going to see that confidence grow.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
So I really like the decision, Mike. This is a rookie quarterback making more veteran decisions, and I think in his growth process this early on in his career, those are really good signs, because how often do we see these rookies still think they're back in college, they're the best player on the field, and they can make every throw, even if it's not there. You're not going to get away with that consistently in the NFL. Throw it away. Really nice job here by the young quarterback. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10.
19 Lions, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Cup 19, Cup 19. Buffalo 18.
In motion is Hunter. On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. Got his man. It's complete to Thomas. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll have more from Glendale after this.
Ready?
2nd down, they need 3.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80.
In motion is Hunter.
Ready.
Here's Bigsby, and he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it, and they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and 3rd down conversions. Now after that last 3rd down pickup, it's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
On the double.
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. That is caught, and he's in. Touchdown, Jaguars. Little on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jaguars will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's over the middle and intercepted.
Intercepted by the Jaguars. They'll take over 1st and 10.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Here's a handoff to Bigsby. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
At the 28-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Let's go now.
In motion comes Thomas. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Bigsby. He'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down.
A gain of 10 yards.
Crack on 80.
Jaguars, 1st down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Set, hurt. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Once again, it's Bigsby. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and
70
6.
Timberwolves. 18 Rattlers, 18 Rattlers.
Now this time they'll look to throw. To the left side, caught by Hunter. And they'll mark him out at the 8, but it is enough to set up 1st and goal.
That's good.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
Little's kick is good. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Hey, crap. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 Lion. Ready.
This drive begins with a run by Cheaton. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down.
The Jaguars.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
In motion is Hunter. Out of the gun, he'll throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
On the play. That's another Jaguars 1st down.
Trap 60, trap 60.
13 yards.
70 Lions. Trap
1st
60.
down, Jaguars.
He'll drop to throw. Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to go out of bounds, though there are markers on the field, as the officials will sort this one out.
Red. 18 Cardinal, 18, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Cowboy 80.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
A gain of 16 yards.
In motion is Hunter. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's close to another first down. He'll step out right at that first down marker.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
Second and inches.
Cougar 19. Here we go. 19, 18.
Back to the air one more time. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18.
Here we go, set.
They send a receiver in motion left.
Go.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
60 Vikings, Cup 19, Cup 19. 60 Bobcats, 19 Lions. 19 tight, 19 tight. Mustang 19. Ready?
They'll look to throw yet again. To the goal line and in. Travis Hunter. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will extend this third quarter lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready?
Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Ball on the 39. Here's second and 6. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. That's hard. And he will go all the way. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Cardinals. 2 touchdowns for him in the game and 16 on the year. No problem there on the extra point, and the Cardinals are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Tag. 18 Cardinal. Let go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Going up top. That one underthrown and intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Come on, set.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's to the right side. Caught by McBride. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And the Cardinals first down.
Steady.
They run out of the gun with Benson. They'll push forward here down to about the 27. Tackled there by Trenton Simpson.
2 yards.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
At the 27-yard line.
Cowboy 80. 18 Rattler.
Back to throw. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. 3rd down coming up.
Dragon 60. Ready. Go.
Throwing now from the gun. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he will score. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Arizona. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball game.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready, set.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
60 Maverick.
In motion comes Thomas.
Panther 60. 7 Pirates. 19 Lions. Stop it. 9. Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Pass caught by Hunter. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Josh Sweat into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
60.
In motion comes Thomas. Throwing now on 3rd and long. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
That's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
Here we go. Set. 60.
They'll look to throw. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen. but the rush got there too quickly.
So these screenplays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps and reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground. The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. This one is caught by Robinson. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more after the break.
Okay, ready?
You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now a little pop pass. That one not disguised too well. He'll get back to the line. That's it.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
18 Cardinals, go!
Now, faking the give. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Wan'Dale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time.
And 10 yards to go.
And third down coming up.
Come 19, ready? 19, 18, ready?
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end. That's McBride. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
8 yards on the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2 at the 12-yard line.
Ready, set.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Check. Roll, Hawk 70. Check, Panther. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On play action. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
A 5-yard loss.
Chase Young in there to drop mat time. It's a loss of 7.
Got it. Ready?
Going in the wrong direction. Now 2nd and goal from the 12.
19, look, Bronco 80. Ready?
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll get that complete to Harrison.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Cardinals. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Makes the score Cardinals 42, Jaguars 31.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Come on. Set.
Receiver in motion, headed left. Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 75 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. So, certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion.
Cougar 19. Ready?
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's caught. So they get the 2-point conversion. And all of a sudden, that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the 4th.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Their own 20-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? 19.
He'll drop to throw. Here's a screen set up for Benson. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On 1st and 10, here's Benson. And they get this one across midfield to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's an Arizona first down.
Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Get it! 70 Lions!
They'll go again with Benson. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. A minute 57 to go in the game.
Ready.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Here we go. Panther 60. 19 tight. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. That's taken in by the running back, Benson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're 2nd, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Bronco switch. Ready. Cougar 19. Let go.
A run with Benson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Now the Jags will use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Cowboy 80. 65 6. Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Again, it's Benson. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Dragon 60. 70 Timberwolves. Cup 19.
On 3rd down, they'll... Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
And when they needed to come up with a play the most, Mike, this defense delivers. They desperately needed to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance to go pull this one out. Now they come away with a big takeaway, and at the end of this game, they've got a shot.
In motion comes Thomas.
Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught downfield by Hunter. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. A big one here in the 4th quarter. That gained 81 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Here's Bigsby. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars have taken a 4-point advantage.
42. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. A return now from the 4. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
Over at first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
This is first and 10.
Ready? Let's go.
He'll look to throw. On the run to the right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
All 3 timeouts left. How much that's going to matter remains to be seen. Here comes first and 10.
19 Lions. Ready?
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And the Jaguars are right back in this one.
Take over first and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Ready? 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Let go.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it is a win for our visitors, the Jaguars. And this long winning streak showing no signs of slowing down. They put one more in the win column with yet another solid performance here. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
Stay with me. You ain't gotta go, you could with me. We could hang out, do the day with me. You tryna be a man, it could stay friendly. We could do the beach, we could hang out. Yes, her and the E go to my house. You could spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't mud. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams. Hey yo, my new thing is I don't want you round if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to get back, that's recoupment. Always have their 2 hands out, like they. My new thing is you ain't even gotta be my new chick. You can just pull up and hang out and be a new friend. Or I can show you how to train the dragon like. And either way, it ain't gotta be love. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need